crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Good morning, Bix Weir, roadroo.com. Good morning, Horn just a sip of shag of coffee that I don't even know where it is. We were celebrating last night, a little night out on the town. A friend was in town, so yeah, every once in a while you got to be a little crazy. Apparently, I'm off my 15-day cleanse. But I don't plan on abandoning it altogether like I did last time. So things are fine over here. We're really busy actually right now. A bunch of people want to get their Veri token. Today, Thursday, the 23rd, is the last day we're giving out the Veritasium tokens with the private road subscription. So if you want to renew, we'll attach the renewal to the back of your current expiry date. Or if you want to get a new private road membership, go to roadroo.com, hit subscribe today, and it'll tell you more about the Veri token and what we're doing. Again, tonight is the last night, so if you want to get it today, I will be talking to Jenny Moonstone later today about some really interesting, crazy stuff. But first, I want to show yesterday's the little cover art of the video. Says China and Russia and Joe Biden. I have silver, I have gold, I have derivatives. This is my greatest cover I've ever made for one of my videos. Thumbnail or whatever you call them. It's true too. China has a hell of a lot of silver. Russia has a hell of a lot of gold, and Joe Biden has a hell of a lot of toxic derivatives. So that's what's going on right now. Obviously, gold and silver will beat the derivatives. Joe is obviously not running the show. The head of the Fed and the head of the Treasury run the Exchange Stabilization Fund, so they're pretty much in charge, working out of the Fed, New York, to run the derivative book of the United States government, which is probably a quadrillion now, just for the U.S. government rigging. It's close to 3 quadrillion is the estimate now. And it's not just derivatives that we know about. These are OTC derivatives that are just literally, nobody knows the true number. People are guessing it's over 2 quadrillion. Does it really matter if it's over a quadrillion or 2 quadrillion or 100 quadrillion or a Google quadrillion? It doesn't really matter. At some point, you got to look at it and say, hey, a pinprick could blow this bubble. And that's where we are, and that's what was being set up by the good guys. So I hope you guys have your physical silver in your own possession. If you had gold, go to the local coin shop, swap it for silver. We're at 85-to-1 ratio. I'm not going to sell my silver until we get to the in-ground. Above ground, it should be 1-to-1. In-ground ratio is 7-to-1. So at 7-to-1, I'll probably unload my first tranche of silver, my first truckload of silver at 7-to-1. So yeah, it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while because it's 85-to-1 right now. It won't be a while. It'll be instantaneous if the criminal comics shut down. Again, right now they're gunning for the $21. 21 puts them below the 200-day moving average. They only have today, tomorrow, Monday, and Tuesday to do that for the delivery month. So I expect silver by Monday to go under $21, and depending, there's not that many people on that on the long side to go short, because everybody's like, this is crazy, allowing the banks to fleece us every time it gets pushed down below the 200-day moving average. I don't think there's many people left, and that's why the CME group, the people who run the COMEX, and the CFTC have not published the commitment of traders. They don't want you to see the obvious. So I'm looking for a slam down come Monday or Tuesday below the $21. Great buying opportunity. You guys go buy, if I get this right, everybody out there, go buy one of those 10-ounce Road to Ruta bars from Miles Franklin. Send Andy an email, info@milesfranklin.com. If we hit under $21 before the close of business on Tuesday, next Tuesday is the last day before the deliveries start on the 1st. So buy your silver. You're gunning for 21. Remember, there's no such thing as freely traded silver. So Andy has promised to sell the 10-ounce Road to Ruta bars at only $2.99 over spot. So, yeah, that's a great deal. Go get them, especially if we drop under $21. All right? Cool. I will be loading up on those things under $21. Yes, I paid $2.99 as well. All right, let's take a look. Here it is. Silver futures open interest right there. Yesterday, that was about 400 million ounces traded on the Joe Biden derivative silver rig job. And we had another 7,000 ounces, 35 million ounces rolled over to the May month. They're fleeing the March delivery because they don't have the silver to do it. I mean, I don't know how many will be delivered. Probably under 20 million is my guess. It could be zero. You remember, these numbers are all con jobs from the bad guys. So it's hard to even look at them. Cryptos are doing great, even though this mother plucker, Sam Bankman-Fried, remember him? Yeah, he should be languishing in jail, but instead he's in a cushy Palo Alto homestead with his parents. They should be in jail too, by the way. Sam Bankman-Fried charged with conspiracy to make unlawful political donations, defraud Federal Elections Commission. That's his mother's bailiwig. That's what she does for a living, is set up these phony Democrat contribution sites. Why isn't she in jail? Why isn't his father in jail? His father literally was the lead. He was advising the Democrat. He's a lawyer. He's a lawyer that works for Stanford, or he's a professor. Huge anti-Trumper. Had literally every week podcasts about how the politicians can use the law to get rid of Trump. It's crazy. But he was in the middle of this shit too. These people all belong in jail. Why is Sam Bankman-Fried out? Who paid his bail? And I hear they didn't even pay any money in bail. Just pledged, like a millionaire's house, a billionaire's house, one of the crypto billionaires probably what, down in Puerto Rico. If you ask me, that's where this con is running from. But hey, there's at least somebody says they're going out. There's 12 new counts. Sam Bankman-Fried was charged on 12 new counts of illegally making over 300 political contributions to the tunes of tens of millions of dollars through straw donors and using corporate funds. Sam Bankman-Fried's use of the straw donor allowed him to evade contribution limits on individual donations to candidates to whom he had already donated, reads the indictment, which adds that the fraudulent conduct impaired the FEC's functioning. In dozens of instances, Sam Bankman-Fried use of straw donations allowed him to evade contribution limits on individual donations to candidates to whom he had already donated. As a result of the fraudulent conduct, SBF and his co-conspirators caused false information to be reported by the campaigns. Do they name the co-conspirators? I know who they are. It's his parents. That's what his mom did for a living. That's what his dad and his brother did it for the living too. They all worked for the same deep state Democrat fundraising machine. Sam Bankman-Fried. So here's the indictment. There are other people. There aren't other people named. They haven't named the co-conspirators, I don't believe. No. SBF and co-conspirators agreed to and did make corporate contributions to candidates and committees in the Southern District of New York that were reported in the name of another person. FTX's former CEO wanted to give at least $1 million to pro-LGBTQ political action group, but couldn't find anyone bisexual or gay in the company whom he trusted, the document said. One unnamed executive, believed to be Nishad Singha, was urged to make a donation, while another right-wing executive, apparently, Ryan Salame, did so for Republican causes. The document said, yeah, but of course they had to do both Republican and Democrat. It's all the same goddamn party. It's who within that. I bet he didn't give to Rand Paul. Maybe he did. I don't know. But yeah, this is crazy. But they won't take him down. The co-conspirators should be his mother and father. It's insane what's happening here. Our world is in the lunatic fringe. And speaking of lunatics, lunatic fore-woman of the Trump Georgia case shocks media with overt bias. Trump lawyers pounce. So the foreman of the Trump, he's rigged election case is insane. I'm going to talk to Ms. Moonstone about her today. We're going to do a deep dive on her mental capacity. But if you watch her, it's just frightening. I can't really press play right now because the censorship agents will come at me. But go look at her name is Emily Kahors, Khors. Just insane woman, and she really, actually, I think this is done by the good guys. I think the good guys set this up to put her out there because they're going to have to throw out the case now. She's saying all this before the case is over. They're going to have to just throw out the case. Clearly, it was done on purpose. Clearly, it was done so that the case gets thrown out. And check out the background of the foreman of this jury. She's a witch. I got to talk to Jenny about this. She's not a good witch. But yeah, she is a witch. Deep state witch. You know, she should be hanging out with Hillary. You know, that's what they do. And the Hollywood women. It's insane. It is insane what's going on. So yeah, can you imagine this person being the head of the foreman of the grand jury looking into the Trump allegations? I can't think of a bigger anti-Trumper except Sam Bankman-Fried's parents. Oh, by the way, if you can't take care of yourself food-wise, right now all my vegetables are freezing, unfortunately, because we're having a cold front come through California. It's supposed to snow tonight, so all my vegetables are dying. I had some great winter vegetables. Some will survive, but it's not looking good for quite a bit of them. So I'm going to get new ones in the ground ASAP after this cold front passes through, and then we'll probably have another one. But hey, it's better safe than sorry when it comes to food. Ransomware attack on food giant Dole temporarily shutters U.S. production. Dole Food, one of the largest producers and distributors of fresh fruit and vegetables, an alarming report reveals the company temporarily shuttered all operations across North America. Listen to Cliff's stuff lately. They're going to attack us at all fronts. In the air, they're going to set off more of these train derailings. And the food thing, I'm going to have to get chickens. Although I'm right now in a deal with my next door neighbor who has way too many eggs. So we're doing a little barter stuff. I gave him stuff and he gives me stuff. That's my source of chicken eggs. But I might even just get chickens and let them roam around because that would attract a lot of animals, and I don't really want to do that. Other than Buddy. Buddy can chase them off, right? What do we have? We have like bobcats in the area. Fox, definitely. I've seen fox, a lot of deer. Who knows? But chickens would definitely make my house very loud, my backyard. Anyway, that's what's going on. So, yes, they are attacking our food. I will be talking to Jenny Moonstone about what the cause is behind all this stuff. And obviously, silver, we got to touch on silver, where we are in silver manipulation. I'm going to get her to do a reading on whether or not silver's going to be slammed below $21 by the end of next Tuesday's trading. So keep an eye out. Again, we are giving away, if you go to roadtoroota.com and you click on subscribe today is the last day. Midnight tonight, we stop with the Veritasium token giveaway, and we go to the silver Ruta coin giveaway for every private road membership or renewal. And we can tack on a renewal to the back of your current renewal. All right, that's all I got for you. This is Bix Weir, roadtoroota.com. I'll talk to you later.